Listen, okay? Now this is real talk in this room, okay? They know every time we on stage, I'm gonna be real talk, okay? Now the real talk is she's not wearing this because she made it up. She's wearing this because she's seen this in the environment before, okay? So we have to address those things, and it's okay. Sometimes we have to, like, we may think that we got it all, but then your sister might be looking at you like, So there have been plenty of times I've been in this environment coming out of college young, and there have been, I won't say plenty of times, but several times where my sisters in business, these RVPs right here, and my sidelines have had to check me. Not because I might have dressed like this, but you know, it doesn't matter why, right? But they just address sis. I said, sis, I didn't know what he was talking about. I didn't know what he was talking about. Young in the business, right? And so given that side of it, you can't be offended, you just have to receive. Receive the information, you apply it, right? So let's take a look. I want you to step right here, okay? And let's take a look at some of the features we got going on here.
What you mean?
Exactly. So we're gonna say, I don't know where this is appropriate for, but we're gonna say, let's just ask this question: is this appropriate for a client meeting? No. Is this appropriate for a casual Primerica event, like a Bad Start School? No. Okay, good. Is this appropriate for? I'm trying to find out what is this appropriate for. Okay, the club. Okay, there we go. That's the point. So here's my point. If you wear it, most likely to the club, or if you would have worn it to the club, most likely they would like it in the club. 9 times out of 10, don't ever wear it in a Primerica event unless you're going to the club with your Primerican friends, okay? That's when you're going to do it. But let's talk about why. Let's look at the why. A couple things that happen. We got this spaghetti strap going on here, okay? So you don't dress might look like this. It might just be a top with spaghetti straps, right? And you kind of loose, you make it out right here. She's good there. She's actually supported. She is supported at least, right? But then the fit is a little form fitting, ain't it? Yeah, tight, right? A little short, isn't it? Right. And then when we get on the Zoom, when we come to the environment, whatever, you see the hair? Yeah, it's all over the place, right? And so, given that, I'm gonna give y'all a little funny. So yesterday we had to get this room together, right? And I'm running, and I'm doing all kinds of stuff. And y'all, my hair all over the place. I get here, and the first person I see is Carla was the first person I see. That's the wrong first person to see when you got stuff going on. And I'm sitting on my seat, so we gotta go. She said, what's that on your head? What's that on your head? I didn't know what she was talking about. I didn't look. It was crazy. I said, Carla, I don't even know. She said, yesterday, you look like you've been smoking a pack of cigarettes last night, stressed out, right? And so guess what? That's called relationship. I said, Carla, we gotta get this room done. Hush to get these bags, right? But nobody was here but who? Me, Carla, and the ladies, right? So I would never present myself like that in front of clients. I would never jump on a Zoom call, have hair all over the head, bonnet on the head.
Come on.
We know we want to be comfortable. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, ladies. Everybody know they're not listening. Men have it easy when it comes to that. Men have it easy, but we have to, guys, that's just what comes with it. There are some things that women have easier. But in the dressing category, men do have it easy. But we just have to be mindful. So it doesn't matter how tired you are. Don't show up to your RVP's meeting with bonnets on the head, rollers in the hair. What else? Give me some stuff. Laying in bed, showing up with champions, all to the meeting, lips crusting up, right? Got cold in the eye, right? These are things that we want to make sure sure
I ain't
we're
been laying
mindful
down.
of.
I've been
And
sitting
again,
up
it's
like
not
this.
just, it's anywhere, it's
can
or
lay
anything in
down.
business. I
That
say
was
like
crazy.
anywhere in business.
I
Okay.
have said
Now, okay, now we have another example. Oh, and what about the shoes? For a client meeting, Of course, we know we're not going to do
Listen,
tennis
I
shoes,
work-
right? So we have that. Now, we have another young lady who's going to come to the stage, and we're going to talk about it after. So we get a little bit of music from the DJ, a little bit of music from the DJ, and she's going to follow right behind her upline. But it had a downline better. Miss Winter Owen, y'all give it up as she comes. As she comes to the stage. All right. Oh, she did good, y'all. Beautiful. She didn't even know I was going to have this. I'm going to go this way. Oh, here she goes. Great example. So let's pause there. You have just recruited your who's who in the community. Or you trying to recruit your who's who. The pastor's wife, you trying to recruit the top leader or whoever, whatever. And this is what she comes in the door. Look, this is what she wears every day, maybe. I don't know what she does, right? But she's an elegant woman, right? And you trying to recruit her looking like, now you might not look to this extreme. I don't want you to think this, we got extremes going here. But I'm just saying, when you didn't put an extra time and put yourself together, it doesn't have to be the most extravagant thing. We're not talking about that. We're just talking about taking that extra bit of time to look in the mirror. And this is always my rule of thumb. Whether I'm single or I'm married, I'm always thinking this. If I had a husband, or would I want a young woman approaching him looking like the way I'm dressed? Does that make sense? So you gotta ask her, if I'm sitting across from my client, they have a husband. If I had a husband, would I want my husband meeting this woman looking however she dressed? That would save me. Yeah, no, that's the reality. So you may be thinking to yourself, well, I just recruit single women. Them single women one day gonna be married. And in their mind, they may not be telling you, but they thinking to themselves, well, my upline, she always wearing short tight stuff. You know, or they thinking to themselves that she's always doing too much, right? So let's talk about it though. Because I had Winter come up here for a reason. Even though what she has on is beautiful, what environment would this work for? Banquet, that's good. Banquet environment, yeah, exactly, right? Even a nice women environment like we have now. I didn't tell Winter she was gonna be a model before she came. This is what she wore. This is what she wore. I just saw her and I said, I need you. 30 minutes ago, didn't I? I said, I need you. So yeah, so beautiful, whatever, you know, because these environments you can, whatever you feel, right? But a beautiful banquet, at the banquet, all right? Because we're going to have a banquet in January, so let's talk about it. At the banquet, you still don't want to be tired. It can be beautiful dress, but you still don't want to be, you know, you still don't want to have too much. That's all I'm saying. Even at the banquet, because why? If you had a husband, would you want him? Because guys, men are visual. And I'm not saying we gotta put everything in that. What I'm saying is the market is 25 to 55 married with children. Okay, that's what I'm saying. So you say, well, Natalie, how do you know? I came into this business as a college student. Anybody I've ever recruited, majority of my team have all been older than me. Married. When I was under regional vice president, I had 52 codes. 40 of them were married. I retained married. You understand? Because I had to accept this information, right? So with this being said, is this appropriate for a client even though?
No.
Depending on the client. Depending on the client.
But depending on the client, that's fair. Maybe if she walked through the door, depending on if she kept this on, okay, right? But I want to do something real quick. Take this right here off. This is showing. See, this is where we get confused right here. And I want to clarify it. Okay? There is a difference between nice dressy wear and executive wear. There's a difference. Carla Broom, could you come before us? Sonia Schuler, can you come before us? There is a difference between nice wear, there's a difference between church wear and executive wear. Okay. These women, and I'm gonna show you the difference. These women right here, it's about the structure of the outfit, the structure. You see the lines? This is executive lines. Now, of course, not the t-shirt, because again, they didn't know I was gonna do this, right? But now, if she would throw a blazer on with that would turn it into what? Executive. But with the arm cut, look, that cut right there coming in a little too close, that cut right there coming in a little too close, you just have, these are small details, but I promise you, it matters. Let's look at the shoes. Show the shoe game, because the shoe game hot. Shoe game hot. Shoe game hot. You see the sparkles? The sparkles? Beautiful. But when you walk into a client's home, it's too flashy. It's too flashy. They don't want to see that. Sorry, Carla, will he come on stage? Or, yeah, Carla, just keep it simple. Tone it down a little bit. Tone it down. See what Carla has going on? It's a nice heel. Y'all trying to see? They're trying to see you, Carla. A nice heel, just a little conservative. That's all I'm saying. just a little conservative. That's all I'm saying. It don't have to be nothing. You still can have style and personality. All I'm saying is, you got one that's for the banquet, nice event, outing. You can do a lot of stuff with that, but not wearing that to a client's home where we're going and we're talking. It's too flashy. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Okay. Now, if she would switch that out with some nude shoes, no, all now that sparkle not going on, or some black shoes or something, that's different. Okay. And so everybody understand where I'm going? Okay. It's a real conversation. So this is how you do it. All you gotta do to check yourself, because I do this to this day, I do a double check, and anytime I'm a little fuzzy about it, I actually call my daddy, because my daddy is the one who, my daddy don't play with he to this day, he be like, where you going with that? I'm 34 now. Where you going? Right, so in my mind, I think about that, but just call somebody. Call someone and say, on your team, maybe your upline, take a picture. Do you think this is good for the appointment that I have, that I'm going on with this client? Just take a picture of yourself. Video timer, it's cool. Right? And then you better get you some friends in business that care enough about you to tell you the truth. You better do that, right? And so with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and stop the time. And so with that, we're done, ladies. Y'all give it up for yourself. Give it up for these lovely moms.